Harry Potter Hogwarts Icons Collector's Edition, Part 18, Bag 18. So there you can see that Part 18 is halfway through. We have made up the 4 feathers for the wing, and very similar build to each, as you can see. The only difference that I could see really with the build was the grey one single brick here, and here is at the end. On the other build, if you look, it's on the inside and the inside. That's the only difference. The patination is the same, ball joint connection is the same. There is no difference whatsoever. The build up of the wings are exactly the same as the other sections. No point in showing you just me clicking bricks together and showing. I just want you to see the finished article. Let's get them on. Let's get Hedwig finished, and then guess what's coming next? We're going to build the golden snitch. So without further ado, let's get these feathers, these parts of the wing, onto Hedwig and finish him off. And there you go, ghosties, it is done. Hedwig is complete. And again, we had the same problem, fiddling about with the wings, trying to get it to look nice and right, and that's about as best as I can do it. It does look good. We may round out here a bit more later to see what we get there, which I think we probably will, but in general I think that looks absolutely fantastic. I'm really well pleased. Remember, I know I keep stressing this at the moment, it's a rebuild, so you know, we've had little bits of clutch issues. I don't know if it's just because I've left stuff constructed, or the weather where I've kept it in the, it started in the loft, it ended up in the garage, and that's why the box is as bad as it was, which is absolutely a no-no from me. I'm really disgusted with myself, but that's the way it goes. But now, as I say, looking at the head, looking at the face, I will, if I can, gently spin him round, and you can just about see the intricacy. Is he going to get past the book? Just look at that. Absolutely fantastic. I'm absolutely really pleased with everything. I really am. I couldn't ask for that no better than that. I'm pausing like here because I know we've got another little bit to do, but I just wanted you to see him in full, to see the actual wings themselves, both sides. You know, maybe we can close them up a little bit better, like I said, but I'm really happy. Really. And all we're going to do now, if I can just zoom it out, I think we're all right to come around again, I hope, is we've got the golden snitch now to fit on, which I know from looking at the plans fits on the little black axis thing there, the strut of the, you can see the x-axis hole for the strut there. So without further ado, let's get on with making the snitch. I'm sorry for the screen in the background, but this is really the only way that I could actually film and do what I want. There is a little bit of a Hedwig write-up, and it basically says, Harry's beloved elf was a gift from Hagrid and became a faithful companion who stuck by Harry through to the very end. 4 different snowy elves were trained to play Hedwig in the movies. So right, let's get on now with the golden snitch. So we've started the final part of bag 18, part 18, and we're building up the golden snitch. And you can see, I hope, it's a very unusual start. We've got the one red stutter, then we've got these sort of all L-shapey things that click in with the things, and we're obviously going to build on top. So I just wanted to show you that before we start the actual construction of the snitch. So I hope you can see we've just built up another little section with these L shapes and a 3B1 brown plate thing, flat brick. Here's our next piece, and that obviously fits inside of that. So let's get that on and see what comes next. So we've made up these two lovely looking plates here. It's just a little plate there, look, with the x-axis cross, the little quarter circles in this lovely gold colour, and then a white stutter on top. They're going to fit to the two sides of the little thing that we made up. Let me just say, it doesn't actually fit together, it just slides over the top, so that is actually loose. So it'll be interesting to see when it goes back together how it actually, you know, if it feels nice and solid. I hope so. So there it is together. I won't exactly say it was connected brilliantly how it is, but it's on, it's connected to the bricks as it's supposed to be. So let's get the round things on and see where we go from there. So I hope you can see we have made the golden snitch up. And it looks absolutely brilliant. The attachment has already gone on to where it fits the golden snitch, and it'll be fitted on wherever it goes. We then have lovely sweeping arms. We've had to put these little, you can see the little catches on there, they bend slightly so we can adjust the swivel and the swoop of the actual wings of the snitch. So we're going to get them on and see where we go. We're close to the end of this section now. And there is the golden snitch, all fitted, attached and done. And we have another little piece of information from the build plans, and it says this: the golden snitch. Centuries ago, a rare magical bird called the golden snitch was released during Quidditch games for each team's seeker to catch. These species eventually became protected and inspired the design of the familiar gold-plated metal ball. And that is the end of this section, which is part 18. So there it is in all its glory. I'm struggling to get it into frame, but it's absolutely amazing. We will concentrate on the snitch for a moment. The golden ball is there, you can see it's all fitted together and everything is a good job. I love how it flows really nicely. That's what it's all about. Absolutely brilliant. Look at that. Fits on with the, as you can see, the X rod that just runs down. Absolutely brilliant. I still don't realise why that back plate is there with the Hogwarts on, but it's definitely in the right place where it should be. So that's that. And we're back to Hedwig again with all the wings and everything. That is the end of this section. It's been a lovely build. It's been a little bit scary in places, like I've said, but the wings have all gone on nicely. You know, we will arrange them to how we want them. This is especially when the case comes and we see what it's like there. You will get to see the case. But yeah, with the golden snitch done, we've only got the pots and pans, like, you know, the actual bottles. We've got the scarf, and then we've got the chocolate frog to build, and that's the end of the set. So it's part 19 tomorrow. So if you've enjoyed this little video, I hope you have. I hope it's not run too long again. Please click on that like button for me. Yes, hit that thumbs up. It always helps the channel. Don't be frightened to drop a few comments in the box, because that is what matters. It's all about you as well as me. Yes, it's a record for me of what I've built and how I build it to look back hopefully in many years time. But also, I hope that you're enjoying these little videos and these builds as much as I am doing and filming. And if you want to follow on to that part 19, where we do see, I think it's a few bottles tomorrow. Like I say, there's bottles, chocolate frog and scarf to come, but there's quite a few bags left, or would-be bags left I should say. I think it's up to 22 if memory serves me right. So it's 19, 20, 21, 22. I think there's 4 left, unless my counting's gone to pot. It's quite possible. And with that, like I say, you can just subscribe if you want to, and then it'll take you to, hopefully you will see when my next videos are posted. You can click on and they'll be there for you. Anybody who's watched this far, thanks very much for watching. Like I say, always appreciate that, and I hope to see you tomorrow when we continue this build of Hogwarts icons. Well done, Hedwig. It's nice to see you in full form. Absolutely amazing. Well, in that, you know what I'm going to say. You know the score, you know the drill. In fact, you know the drill, you know the score. My name's Kev, I am Square Ghost, and I'll see you all on the flip side.